Kochi people of Afghan. Kochi means nomad in the Dari Persian language. Kochis are Pashtuns from southern and eastern Afghanistan. They are a social rather than ethnic grouping, although they also have some of the characteristics of a distinct ethnic group. Though traditionally nomadic, many have been settled in northwestern Afghanistan, in an area that was traditionally occupied by Uzbeks and Tajiks, after strong encouragement by the Taliban government. Nowadays, only a few thousand still follow their traditional livelihood of nomadic herding. Others have become farmers, settled in cities, or emigrated. The largest population of Cochise is probably in Rajasthan, the desert in southern Afghanistan. Tribes are formed among the Cochise along patrilineal lines. A clan is composed of a core family, their offspring, and their families. The leader of the tribe, the Khan, is responsible for the general well being of the community, for governing the group, and for representing it to the visitors. Tribes live commonly and on becoming too large separate in order to facilitate more efficient management. Typically, there are three types of coaches: pure nomads, semi sedentary, and nomadic traders. The majority are semi sedentary, living in the same winter area year after year. The purely nomadic coaches have no fixed abode and are dependent on animals for their livelihood. Their movements are determined by the weather and the availability of good pasturage. Traders constitute the smallest percentage of coaches, their main activity being the transport of goods. The semi-pastoral coaches are gradually tending towards a more sedentary way of life. The majority do so because they can no longer support themselves from their livestock. The Cochise constitute an important part of Afghanistan's cultural heritage. For centuries, they have migrated across the country in a search of seasonal pastures and milder weather. They were the main traders in Afghanistan, connecting South Asia with the Middle East. The livestock owned by the Cochise made an important contribution in the national economy. They owned about 30% of all the sheep and goats and most of the camels. Traditionally, they exchanged tea, sugar, matches, etc. for wheat and vegetables with settled communities. They also acted as money lenders and offered services in transportation along with additional labor at harvest time. Coaches have been greatly affected by conflict, drought, and demographic shifts. Therefore, it is only a small number of coaches who still follow their traditional livelihood of nomadic herding. Despite their history and their traditional resources, the chronic state of the instability in Afghanistan has left them among the poorest groups in the country. Historical context: with the development of the road system in Afghanistan in the 1950s and 1960s and the formation of road transportation companies with fleet of trucks, the traditional Kochi camel caravan gradually became obsolete, greatly impacting the income and lifestyle of the community. The situation for the Cochise became even more tenuous during the prolonged periods of armed conflicts and during the droughts of 1971 to 1972 and 1998 to 2002. These droughts are estimated to have caused the deaths of 75% of Kochi livestock. Furthermore, the combination of the intensive bombing campaigns by the US-led coalition, as well as the spread of landmines during the 23 years of conflict, decimated Kochi herds, taking away their major source of income. Fighting and control by different warlords are also often blocked their migratory routes. Thanks for watching.